Hello, amazing Christian Village family. Thank you for joining me today for this seated and standing workout. It's going to be a 30-minute workout that incorporates just a little bit of standing elements into it, just to work on our balance a little bit and our leg strength. So I hope that you'll find this useful and effective in helping you with your balance and just overall strength. So let's get started. We're going to start by sitting in the chair toward the front edge. If you have a chair that has armrests, you're just going to have to work around those just like I am. So just use whatever range of motion that you have available to you. Remember to listen to your body and modify any of these exercises that don't feel good to you or you don't enjoy. You can modify any of these and just make this workout your own. So let's go ahead and get started by, we're gonna just flap our wings. So we're gonna open the arms and then we're gonna cross and give yourself a big hug. Open and cross. Cross the opposite arm on top every time. Open wide. Four more just like that. Now we're going to hold the arms out and we're going to lower the chest down toward those legs, and then we're going to take the arms down and up. So lifting those arms up shoulder height if you can, and keeping them as straight as you can. Look down at the floor when you've got the movement down so that your neck is nice and long. Now we're going to hold the arms down and we're going to bring the hands right up to our chest and then press them down toward the floor. Up and down. Those elbows are going to come way back and then press down. Make sure that you're breathing. Last four. Now we're going to hold here right at the chest. We're going to take it back out to the side. We're going to take it overhead, out, and down. To the side, and over the head, out. So we're really flying now. Out, over the head, out and down. Let's do two more just like that. And last one. And sit up tall. All right, let's just roll those shoulders back and down. And now let's reverse that circle. We're going to go back and front. Nice. Draw the shoulders up by your ears and release down and just shake the head side to side. Okay. All right, so now we are going to rotate those palms out to the front and lift our chest up so the chest is really proud. And then we're going to rotate the palms back and rolling those shoulders inward. So chest is proud and roll in. Lift. And in. Open, open, open those palms as far to the side as you can. We're going to do that 4 more times. Last 2. And last one, and release. Shake it out. Anytime you need to take a break, please feel free to do so. We're going to take those arms up 90-90. Elbows are stay into the body. We're going to open out to the side and back to the front. And open out and front. Right into those shoulders today. Just go to the range of motion that feels good to your body. Open and front. And hold it to the front. Now we're just going to little karate chop up and down. Up. Thumbs come right to the shoulders. Lift and lift. Now we're going to take those thumbs to the shoulders and then we're going to lift the elbows up. Release, back down. Thumbs to the shoulders, lift the elbows, release. 2 more times. Lift. And last one, we're going to hold those elbows up and then we're just going to tap the shoulders with those fingers and open out to the side. Close and open. One more time. Now let's roll those elbows back. And now reverse it. 3, 2, and 1. And shake it out. Great job. All right, let's take those fingers. We're going to touch the pointer, the middle, the ring, and the pinky. Do that again. Pointer, middle, ring, pinky. Really press. Press, press. Let's double press 2 times. Press, press. Middle 2 times, ring 2 times, pinky 2 times. Again, 2 times. 1 last time. And shake it out. Great job. All right, let's focus a little bit on the lower body. We're going to take those heels up and down. Lift and lower. Lift those heels as high as you can. Now we're just going to pedal those feet. We're going to go right, down, right and left. Lifting that heel as high as you can. And let's just bounce those heels. Bounce 2 and hold. Bounce, bounce, up and hold. Bounce, bounce, up and hold. Bounce 2 and hold. 2 more times. Bounce, bounce, hold. Bounce, bounce, hold, and relax. Okay, let's work on those toes just a little bit. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. You got it. Lift and lower. Now we're going to take the toes out and in, out and in. Now 1 out and in, 1 lift and lower. Lift, lower, out, in. Lift, lower, out, in. 2 more. Lift, lower, out. Last one. Lift, lower, out, and in. Great job. All right, we're going to keep going with those legs just a little bit. And we're going to lift up that right leg, and we're just going to circle the ankle to start with. And then reverse it.
Now point and flex, point and flex. Really strong point, really strong flex. 2 more. Point and flex. Hold the flex. Take that leg out straight. Left knee is bent, right leg is straight. And we're going to lift and lower that straight leg. Doesn't have to go high, but if you can keep it straight, that would be amazing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to hold this one up. We're going to take it out and in. You can hold on to the leg if that helps. Out, in. Last 4 and 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Perfect. Let's lift up that left leg. Circle that ankle. And reverse. And point down to the floor and flex. Point and flex. 2 more. Point and flex. Hold the flex. Extend that leg straight out. See if you can get it really, really straight. Hold on to it if you want, and lift it up and lower it down. Lift and lower. This is a hard one. 4, you can do it. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, we're going to hold this one up. Last thing, goes out and in. Hold on to it. Little assistance. Just 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful. Okay, let's do a few hinges and get ready for those sit to stand squats, okay? So, level 1, you don't even come out of the chair. You will just stay here and hinge forward and back, all right? Level 2, you can use your legs or you can use the armrest of your chair to help yourself up. Level 3 is where you cross your arms over your chest, all right? You pick the level that's appropriate for you. Do your best, okay? So we're going to inhale. We're going to exhale, nose over the toes, and we're going to come all the way up. And then we're going to control back down. Make sure you know where that chair is. Inhale, up, and down. We're going to do 15 of those. We've already done 2. And down. 4, and down. 15 is too many for you. Just do as many as you can. If this is too fast, slow it down. This is 10. You got this. We just have 2 more. Last one, and we're going to stay up. Perfect. Great job. All right, let's come to the right side of the chair. So we're going to do a little bit of balance work. So we're going to use our right leg, and we're going to step forward, and I want to really exaggerate the step forward, heel, ball, toe. And then you're going to bring the knee up, and you're going to step side. So 80% of your weight is going to go into the right leg, 20% in the left leg, and you're going to bring the knee up after that. So you step forward, step back with the knee, step side, and back with the knee. Use your chair as much or as little as you need. You see I'm using my chair. No shame in that. Forward, knee, side, knee, forward, knee, side, knee. We're going to do 2 more. Forward, knee, side, knee. Last one. Forward, knee, side, knee, and relax. Great. All right, we're going to do an exaggerated step again, and it's going to look like this. We're going to step forward with the right and the left. We're going to lift and lower with those calves, and then we're going to right and left back. Toe ball, heel, lift and lower. So make sure that your chair is handy. You might have to turn it to the side just so that you have that back to hold on to. All right, chest lifted, abs in, belly button in, stepping forward with the right and then the left, coming up on those toes and down. Right goes back. Toe ball, heel, lift and lower. Right, left, lift, lower. Right goes back. Always lead with the right. Lift, lower. Right and left. Lift, lower. Back, step, lift, lower. Up, step, lift, lower. Back, step, lift, lower. Last one. Up and step, lift and lower. Back and step, lift, lower. Wonderful. Come behind your chair. We're going to do a little squat section. It's called a rocket squat. So we're going to go down slow, 2, 3, and then we're going to pop up, not super fast, but faster than 3 counts, okay? So it looks like this. Down, 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 up. Slow, down, and up. Make sure that your hips are going back like this and not forward and putting the knees over the toes. Sitting those hips back, okay? 1, 2, 3, up, down, 2, 3. Your weight is in your heels. Use your chair as much or as little as you need. Down, 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 press up. Down, press up. Nice. Let's do 2 more. Down and up. Last one, down, 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 and up. We're going to do some hamstring curls. We're just going to kick ourselves in the rear, alternating right and left. Kick, 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 kick. Use your chair or not. Your choice. Kick. Get that heel as close to your hips as you can. Standing up nice and tall. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, great job. Come to the left side of your chair so we can repeat. We're going to be using the left leg. So we're going to be stepping forward, back with the knee, stepping side. Remember, 80% on the left leg now, 20% on the right. Lifting the knee. Again, rocking forward, heel ball toe, lift, side, and lift. Forward, lift, side, lift. Halfway. Just 4 more. Forward, side, last 2. And last 1. Perfect. All right, so now we have to do the step forward. Left leg's going to lead forward and back. So we're going to step forward, lift and lower those heels. Step back with the left, toe ball heel, and lift. Use the chair as much as you need. Lift. Step back. Lift. Step forward, toe, heel ball toe. Step back, toe ball heel, lift. Really exaggerate that toe ball heel as much as you can. Forward, up, back, forward, head is lifted. Try not to look down at your feet. Last 2. Forward. Lift. Back. Lift. Last 1. Forward. Lift. Back. Nice job. All right, have a seat. All right, we're going to do one little core exercise. So I want you to come as far forward in your chair as you can and cross those arms across your chest. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, exhale, lean back, inhale up, and rotate to the right. We're going to exhale, inhale and rotate. Exhale, lean back. Inhale up and rotate. Exhale back. Inhale up and rotate. Exhale back. Up and rotate. Back and rotate. And rotate. Last 2, back and rotate. Last 1, back and rotate. Nice job. We're going to keep those arms. We're just going to move them a little bit away from the body, and we're going to lift the right knee as we rotate to the right and lift the left knee as you rotate to the left. Keeping that little rotation going. Exhale, inhale. Exhale when you rotate, inhale when you come back to center. Last 2. Last 1. And relax. Good job. All right, let's stretch. We're going to extend that right leg out, but we're going to cross it and we're going to try to put it in front of the left toe. Okay? So we normally just have it straight out, but we're going to try to put it in front of that left foot. We're going to tip from the hip and we're going to lean forward as much as you can until you feel a stretch in this right leg. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You can pull the toe back if that works for you. Relaxing into the stretch, breathing into it, and release. Okay, we're going to take that right leg open to the side. This left knee is straight out from the left hip. We're going to come forward toward the floor so that right toe is up, and we're going to lean forward until you feel a good stretch in your back and maybe a little bit in this right inner thigh. So leaning forward, those hands are just going toward the floor, wherever it feels okay to you. Breathing into it. And releasing it up. And grab that right knee, circle the ankle, and reversing it. And release it down. Left leg is going to go straight. We're going to put it in front of that right foot. We're going to tip from the hip as we lower that chest down toward those legs until you feel stretch in the back of that left leg. If you don't feel it, really try to pull that toe back, leaning that chest forward. And breathing. And release. We're going to open that left leg out. Right knee stays in front of that right hip. And then we're going to take those hands and we're going to go toward the floor. Reaching down to wherever you can go. Tension is fine to feel during stretching, but never pain. Don't move into pain. Breathing into any of those tight areas. And releasing it up. Grab that left knee and circle that ankle. Reverse. Perfect. All right, let's interlace those fingers. Press them out. Drop the chin to the chest. Really spreading those shoulder blades. You can just do a little side to side sway. Now let's go all the way over to the right, as far as you can go. Back through the center, and now let's go left. Back through the center, one more time, over to the right, pulling that left arm across, and switching sides. And bringing it up over the head, and release down. Good. We're going to put the tops of the hands in the small of your back. We're going to press those elbows forward, and then we're going to pull them back as far as you can. And press them forward. Pull them back. 2 more times. Forward. And last time. Keep those hands back there. Drop the right ear to the shoulder. Drop the left ear to the shoulder. Drop the chin to the chest. Shake the head side to side. And lift. Releasing those arms. Rolling those shoulders back and down. Shaking those hands out. Shaking the arms out. Great job today. Let's take a few deep inhales. Inhale, scooping up that air. Exhale, out to the side. Do that again. Inhale, scoop up the air. And exhale, releasing down. I hope you feel amazing, and I hope you'll join me next time for our next workout together. And I would love to hear any feedback that you have if you're doing these classes on a regular basis. And I really appreciate you and how hard you work. So, thank you.